break. And it is the Matthew Olivier, Charlie Coyle, and Cole Sillinger line to start here.
Two veterans, Charlie Coyle, Jonathan Toews, lock up for the opening faceoff. We're underway here on a Tuesday night in Winnipeg. Cole Sillinger gets the puck below the goal line. And throwing his first hit of the game is Matthew Olivier. It's Denton Mateychuk and Damon Severson on the blue line. Manitoba native Denton Mateychuk letting that one go from the blue line. It's a dangerous power play for Winnipeg, 8th best in the league. They were #1 last year. Tip try in front for Niederreiter. Couldn't get it through. And away. Neil Pionk over to Nemestikov. Pionk looking for a lane. Vlad Nemestikov taps it down low. Nyquist, former Jacket. Wrist shot stop made by Merzlikins, hugging that near post. Over to the line is Pionk. Pionk surveys from the top. The second power play unit here for the Jets. Nemestikov. Nyquist. Nemestikov cranks it on goal. Stop made by Merzlikins. Knocked off the wall. Chipped up high by Nyquist. Neil Pionk loading up. Now it's Nemestikov. Drive caught by Merzlikins. Cooley.
Move to New Albany, Ohio. They were in Nashville last year, but they're based out of there while Gus is here for the season.
Tip try Connor is denied, then juggled by Merzlikins. Play's going to continue. Hustling over to get to the puck was Kent Johnson. And now Denton Mateychuk to Monahan. Floats it off a stanchion. It'll bounce perfectly to Scheifele. Mark Scheifele started the season on fire. 18 points in the month of October. Kyle Connor, Mark Scheifele, top line for Winnipeg. Shuffled up the wall, back to Samberg, a drive off the body in the slot. Recovered by Connor to Samberg. They'll move it point to point for Pionk. Snaps a shot, stopped by Merzlikins. Still no Erica Branson, Boone Jenner as they remain out. Catching up the puck, it's Lowry. Gets it in front of the foot of Fabro. Lowry follows up. Pionk loading up. And now it is Niederreiter. Niederreiter right in front. Lowry, chance, and he scores. The Jets captain Adam Lowry opens the scoring tonight. 1-0 Winnipeg.
He was all over this puck. In the middle of all that is some. Here comes Lowry. He's going to make this play, and then he's going to get the puck back. You can see the winger there trying to protect the middle is Voronkov, and now a little confusion in the middle. Voronkov's a little hesitant there. And as everyone's dipping down, you can see that pass right back to Lowry. He almost hit a full lap of the zone and ended up with the puck back.
Lost in 6 games. This is Isaac Lundestrom. He shoots one, and it's loose in front. Severson digging for it. Comes up with the puck, trying to bank it in. And puck is still loose. Scramble continues. It's knocked over the wall, but the net's been dislodged. Bumped right out of there by Provorov. Here comes Cole Sillinger and Matthew Olivier. Shot gets blocked by Samberg. Sprinting over was Coyle. Off the back glass. Olivier, a stuff attempt. Up against the post was Comrie. Neil Pionk emerges for Winnipeg. And he's going to connect with Tanner Pearson. Try to split the defenders. He's got a chance with a backhand shut down by Merzlikins. Miles Wood back on the ice. Kent Johnson. How about his shootout goal last night? Monahan in the middle in this line. And right in front looking for the tip was Johnson. Jonathan Toews banks it to center. Cole Perfetti getting it back to the Blue Jacket line, and winding up will be Miles Wood. Wood for Johnson, swipes it in. Pionk back on it. Breakout for the Jets, and Jonathan Toews, 3-time Stanley Cup champion. Toews dangles down the middle, comes across, and a great chance for Nemestikov is stopped by Merzlikins. And Johnson knocked off stride by Toews. Perfetti, former first-round pick. He lost the handle. Nice bank pass, Johnson to Sillinger. Sillinger into Jets ice with Charlie Coyle. Veers wide, sends one in. Coyle. And now Olivier. Olivier feeding Christensen. Fabro, back to Jake Christensen. Stick handles, looks. He's going to shoot one, and that's denied by Comrie. Gets the puck again, throws it in the middle, and it's kicked forward by Wood for Marchenko. Marchenko spins one over to Miles Wood. Wood on the backhand off the pad of Comrie. That's something we talked about a lot, right? Trying to get more chances off the cycle, off the forecheck. Here comes Miles Wood, and he scores! Miles Wood! That patented burst of speed and the finish to tie the game up at 1.
And it starts deep in the Blue Jackets' end, and this Miles Wood's a weapon with his speed. Shot against the Rangers. Severson sees him. It's not a great pass, but Wood doesn't care. Just keep that puck in front of him. That's all he wants. He wants to be able to get in a foot race. And he creates this one, and DeMello does everything to try to haul him down, but Miles Wood said, forget the penalty, I'll take the goal.
Ready to drop the puck on the second. Taves has always been good at faceoffs, entire career. All those years in Chicago, which included a Selke trophy.
And last night Coyle was up against.
It doesn't feel like it's inevitable something will happen now that will require the monitors.
Oh, really? Then
let's hope not.
Dean might explode if that happens.
Scheifele in front, and it's deflected in. Josh Morrissey went to the blue paints. The Jets have taken a 2-1 lead.
You have to rely on what is happening in the video room. I'm sure they still have communication with Aaron Augustitis back there. Doesn't look like it was offside. Or goaltender interference. That's a backdoor play there. Or Morrissey, the defenseman, very good skating defenseman, gets up in the play there. And as Werenski goes to play that puck, it goes through his skates. What a pass. An excellent look at it.
Think of Minnesota against Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Namestnikov. Niederreiter scanning. Niederreiter goes near side forward. Nyquist. Gustav Nyquist throws it down. Blast by Pionk. He shoots and scores. Power play goal. Pionk on the one-timer, and it's 3-1 Jets.
Well, they set it up behind the net first. I wonder if he picked this up late. This is down below. Okay, everything's fine here. Everything's set. Merzlikins, they're tapping Taves. You know, that distraction, I don't think he needs to do that. He's tapping Taves, and now that screen is a flash screen. It goes through the eyes of Merzlikins as Taves just steps in out of the way, and the bodies are there. With the puck, you know, seeing a little bit of that turnover, making lateral plays. Let's see if they can win some battles and get in and just play more direct. Eric and Demidov, who's, I mean, some of the moves he made last night, wow. I mean, you can't even keep up with what he was doing from this far away, let alone trying to play him one-on-one with skates on. Oh, wow.
Connor shoots and scores. From the angle. Doesn't need much room. Kyle Connor makes it 4-1.
More and more around the National Hockey League. He's on his left side. It's his strong side. Look how deep he is. He's almost at the goal line. And he puts it right by the ear of Elvis Merzlikins.
Over off to Werenski. Forward for Sillinger. Looking deep in the Jet zone. First player on is Neil Pionk. He's got a goal tonight. Crushed by Olivier. Sillinger. Werenski drive. He scores! Zach Werenski. Career point 400. A second one tonight for the Jackets to make it 4-2.
See, Werenski's up at the play. That's why Cole Sillinger is high in the zone. Sorry, that was Charlie Coyle. Charlie Coyle is going to pick up the puck here on the left side of our screen. Go right across to Cole, and that's a heads-up play by Cole Sillinger. He actually has a lane to get to the net. But he says, forget that. Get it to the Zach Werenski, and what an excellent look at that shot. Zach went again.
Check tied up by Werenski. Sean Monahan trying to find the exit that was blocked by Velarde. They still joust for it. Velarde couldn't glove it down. Finally chipped to center ice by Johnson. Jackets looking to make a change. Jets stay onside. Scheifele behind his back. Stanley drive, and he scores. What a shot from Logan Stanley.
Third of the season. Scheifele's trying to touch that into the zone. You can see good job by Connor to stay onside. Made sure it was clean, and then he's got all the time of the day to get that long stick up and just rip it past Elvis Merzlikins. Connor comes back outside the line there, it looks like. Right over the glove of Elvis Merzlikins.
Coyle. Sillinger trying to take it down to the Barron penalty. That shot is into a scrum, then over to Johnson, and he's absolutely robbed by Comrie.
Jets and Kent Johnson. Kent Johnson's going to get a golden opportunity, or it looked like one, but Comrie just, as he comes across here, good push, gets his glove out in front there, and just blocks that shot from Kent Johnson. He was in so tight, I'm not sure he could have got it higher. You know what I mean? Important piece they picked up last year, so. And it's always fun to go to Toronto. as the game winds down. And the Blue Jackets tonight just didn't get it done.